Hello everyone and welcome back to Eastwood Zoo. The third episode already. Yeah, it really is starting to look like the big comeback of Zoo in Planet Zoo. You've seen 3 videos in 3 weeks, I guess. Yeah, that's amazing. And together with the new pack, of course, we are like fully back into the game. And today we are gonna build a habitat for the new horses in the game. They are named like Przewalski Horses. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that properly. It's too difficult for me. Yeah. But yeah, today we are gonna build a nice habitat for them. And first off, I wasn't really planning to add them to this zoo. And then I was watching some YouTube. And I was watching Caesar Creates. And he's an amazing creator and very... like really realistic habitats, and I really enjoyed his video. If you haven't seen it, yeah, make sure to check it out. I will put a little link in the description or something, because I saw him building, and I was like, yeah, I can make like an Eastwood Zoo version of this. He had like this really rustic little stable going on, and yeah, I'm gonna make like a modern horse habitat. Przewalski Horse, something like that. Very almost extinct animal apparently. There are only a couple of them left in the wild. They were actually extinct in the wild, and then all the zoos made a couple more and then put them back in Russia or something, or Mongolia, something like that. Yeah, amazing backstory. Again, you can really see them really into the animal and the zoo facts. Yeah, very nice. So, what are we building? Yeah, as I said, a stable. It's gonna take very long. I cut down this video again. I'm very proud of myself, because this would have been a 30-minute video, and since nobody let me know, like, Zoof, I really want to have like these long videos or shorter, I'm just gonna keep them to like these 15 to 20 minute videos, and then it's gonna be all good. But again, this was such a big build, so much detail that went into it and so much attention. Yeah, I really had to cut it down. I was also planning to upload a little bit sooner after, of course, the big release of the new pack. But yeah, unfortunately, I just didn't have the time to finish this. And yeah. But also, I want to thank everyone for the for watching the new videos, because it has been amazing. I mean, I've been gone for a couple of months, and when I checked it today, the leopard enclosure already had 11,000 views. That's amazing. So I'm super happy with that. So thank you all, and welcome, of course, to all the new subscribers as well. Yeah, we have a lot of Planet Zoo videos on the channel, not that much else. Yeah, we have a couple of Jurassic World videos. I have one Age of Empire video, something like that. But yeah, I really want to start introducing new games. I know I've said this 100 times, but I'm really gonna play the new F1 Manager, also from Frontier Games. But yeah, I'm a big Formula 1 fan, so I think that's just gonna be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna watch it. I don't care. I'm gonna play it, so that's gonna be loads of fun. So the stable, I found a real reference image. I just googled modern horse stable, and then bang, I had this nice reference image with like this wood everywhere, and there's like black metal style. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm going for. Yeah, again, you will see a lot of cuts because it's not super interesting to see me build the same wall. And I'm still finding like new pieces everywhere, like these little bars that I'm using. Apparently there's like a little ceiling fan thing which had this connection to it, and you can use it. I think it was in the Euro pack or something, but since I didn't really use that pack yet, it's feels like I have 2 new packs to explore, so that's good fun. Yeah, you can really see that I didn't really have a reference for like the outside of the building, so there's a lot of experimenting going on over there, like the roof and the windows. And oh, we are building a custom feeder because I wanted to make leader proud. And I think that really fits in well with these kind of stables. And if you look at this, then the keeper will be able to fill it from the other side without having to open the door. That's so clever. Yeah. Yeah, same bars. I really like these. I think we were missing something like that in the game, so I'm happy that they introduced it with the Euro pack. And yeah, because this build is made for a contest that we have going on over on our Discord channel. It's a mini zoo contest. What's a mini zoo contest? Well, you have to make a mini zoo. You have like the grid of 35 by 35 wall pieces, and you have to fit everything within that space. But you're not allowed to use blueprints. That's why I was telling this. So I have to make my custom feeders myself, and I couldn't use the leader pack, which is always very nice. So yeah, that's why I'm building one myself. I also found this little trick on Reddit, as you could see like a few seconds ago, to use the new dry bushes as hay pieces. Yeah, that was very clever. So that's why I used it over there. And more hay in there. I don't know how a horse stable should look, so I put hay in there. I also experimented a little bit with the new decal pieces, which is nice. Getting the roof from the entrance building, I wanted to make it like a bit more cohesive throughout the zoo, so the same wood was used. The metal color is a little bit different, but yeah, the same kind of roof that I'm using over here. Not super interesting, of course, to see me copy and paste this, but yeah, it's what it is. And I will try to make this roof look a little bit more interesting, and you can really see me looking around at this thing, and I'm not really happy with it yet. And I cut out a lot of like horrible camera work and experimenting, especially with the back part. So in the end I made it a little bit higher, a little bit smaller over here. You can see I'm raising it a little bit and looking at how it looks, and more glass, and it was fun. Yep, see that? It's beautiful already. Also very weird air conditioning on the roof while we have open doors. I know, I'll put a little fan in later on, off camera by the way. I did still a lot of interior work, like with all these little new props and stuff off camera. Oh, I'm making sliding doors here. That's very cool. Just a little detail. But yeah, all the little props and stuff, I did it off camera because it was like inside and horrible to record, and I still have to do a lot of detailing on the outside area. But yeah, you will see it in the cinematics how far I got with that. Yeah, roof, windows, just to make it look a little bit more interesting, because it was a very boring roof. Yeah, nobody watches the roof, but still I wanted to make it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, look at that. It's so much better already. Nice gray roof with glass in it. Yeah, amazing. Finally we're gonna go to the outside area. We have this little concrete border, and I made this fence off camera. For the backstage area, for the leopard habitat, like the staff area. And I was like, yeah, I can use this, but then there's a little guest fence over here. So we have the concrete, then you have the guest fence, and there will be another fence in between. I will copy this. Yeah, this is a horrible thing to do. I won't recommend it, even with some height differences. I didn't want to make the zoo like completely flat again, so I did some terrain work, and I already regret it, because now I have to, all these fences and things, you really have to, have a good look at that when you're copy and pasting, because sometimes it just completely disappear all of a sudden. Yeah. So, boom, already finished. I wish it was that easy in real life, but another fence. And experimenting a little bit with these new pieces again. Some reference images. And yeah, it was nice. I tried to make it more modern, but I think these pieces look a little bit better. And then I will make a nice fence out of it. That's amazing. Yeah, more fence. I will copy this entire thing. I really struggle with how to get this fence look proper, you know. I couldn't really overlap the logs. And I tried 2 logs and 3 logs. And so like going up and down. And then I was like, I can go do it on the back side. And then it was like, yeah, it ended up like this. It's horrible to copy paste it, especially in these like corners. But yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. A little trick I used from Caesar again. Like he had these locks that you could remove so they can put the horses in and out. And put them back. Yeah, and it's a fence again. That's amazing. Yes. Beautiful music, right? In the new soundtrack. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think the voiceovers are getting worse and worse every time I'm recording. I mean, I have to do like weekly uploads now, and there's not much I can tell you guys. No, it's not much of a live update. Look, a habitat door and a door covering it up. Yeah, very nice. I didn't want to put the real habitat door in there, but it works, so that's good. Putting all the barriers, bomb, very nice, null barrier. You can see there's still a lot that has to be done. Yeah, but yeah, over here is like, yeah, that's not enough to keep the guests and the horses separated. So I have to make another fence, and I think this looks fine. Just a normal habitat fence that we have in the game. A bit of a struggle to make it look nice and straight, and especially with like the terrain work right underneath it. But yeah, I did my best, and I think it worked out pretty well. And then on the sides over there, with like the switch from the concrete to like the normal level, you can just raise it a little bit. That's much better. Yeah, but as I said, in the end, not sure if it's gonna look like 100% finished, especially here on the right. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that area yet, so I didn't want to spend a lot of time detailing everything. So I really focused on the back of the building and yeah, terrain work, terrain painting, as you can see over here. Because now it's time for the good stuff, to make the habitat look interesting, and that was very tough, in my opinion, because all the reference images you will find for these like horses, there's not much going on. There's like grass, and that's it. And yeah, we got new grass pieces with the conservation pack. So I yeah, tried to make something nice out of that. But first, some smaller rocks along the side, and then some bigger rocks, again some smaller rocks. Yeah, just a lot of rocks. Then we put some trees in. Of course, just looking at what kind of trees I would use, and of course I'm ending up with the same white birch trees I always use, because I think they really look nice. Some bushes, and these are the kind of bushes that the horses don't eat. I can already hear you guys complaining, yeah, the horses will eat everything. Well, not these bushes. I tasted them and they are horrible, so yeah, they won't eat those. Some green grass, and then I was like, oh yeah, we also have like these new grass pieces, so I should experiment with that, because it looks a little bit boring right now. And yeah, some dead trees, because those are the trees that the horses did eat. Yeah, and there you go, the new grass pieces, and I was really like sinking them in and then doing a lot of it, and it looks nice. You can really make like this little difference in higher grass and lower grass, and yeah, over here, a lot of grass. I also put some flowers in here and there. Yeah, you can see it's really nice. You can easily make something look interesting with these pieces. So I'm actually pretty happy that they added those. It looks a little bit weird with like the really green terrain paint, because yeah, it has like grass and then something green underneath. It looks weird. So I removed that. I'm using a lot of it, as you can see. And over here, I think that looks really nice. If you really sink it in, you only have these couple of like little grass pieces coming through, and that looks really, really nice. And then I'm stealing another trick. Of course, I never make anything original. But yeah, this is the Lido trick he used in Leshno Stoya. And it's just to make these like plain areas look a little bit more interesting with these rocks. A lot of small rocks. It's horrible for your piece count, because these are probably like 500 rocks that just, you know, are here to make something look nice if you look really close to it. But yeah, I think it's nice. So why not? Why not? We'll finish off the building, of course, and that's almost it for this video, I think. As I said, I'm really proud of myself because yeah, it was a lot of footage. I think it was like 35 minutes, and I really cut it down to make it like a nice, interesting video. Because yeah, for example, the concrete border, it's not really interesting to watch me do the entire thing and then another fence and another fence. And yeah, it was a lot of repetitive stuff in this build, and I also don't really like to do that. So that's maybe also why it took me a little bit longer to finish this entire thing. But yeah, this fence, that's really why I made it, to cover up like backstage areas to make it look nice. And it's still a nice modern wooden fence. And as you can see, there will be a lot of foliage on the back, just to make sure it doesn't look like this square zoo anymore. I'm adding these little things for the horses to eat, to drink, and some nice, what do you call it? I always forget that word. That's horrible. Yeah. But I will finish up this little backstage staff area with some fencing and with some nice foliage, as you can see. And it's really, yeah, it's really coming along. You see that? All these bushes, they make it look nice. So that's good. And that's almost it. So if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, that's not very nice of you. So make sure you do, so you won't miss out on anything new. And I'm gonna speak to you guys in the next one. You.